All right, we got the Harrison Charlo rematch coming up. I'm excited about this, and I got to be honest, I really wasn't all that excited, but now I am. After watching that press conference, I'm gonna play the audio for you guys in a minute here. I mean, look, it was heated. I'm telling you, it was heated. Okay, like I said, it went from like a 2 to a 10. I can't miss it now. I gotta see it. And now originally, I think I even called it a robbery. I think I said Charlo was robbed. Terrible decision. I think all three judges had it for Harrison, and I think it was, I don't know. I think maybe a draw. I got to whatever. I got to go back and rewatch it. But do I think he's a hype job? No. Do I think he got exposed? No. Do I think he's a B-level fighter? No. I think he's a little too emotional, right? But then the question is this. I mean, does that emotion work for him or against him? And I know a lot of you people out there are going to say, well, you can't be emotional in boxing, and very true, right? But I think in this particular case, it might work for him if he can hone it, right? If he can just learn how to channel all of that energy into the ring. So, and they asked him the question. They were interviewing. They said, "Hey, look, a lot of people say you're emotional, and that's kind of your downfall." And he said, "No, I'm passionate. There's a difference." And I kind of had this epiphany, and I thought, well, maybe he's right. And I'm not trying to, jump on the Charlo train or whatever. You guys know I'm kind of close to these two guys. They live right by my house. They train 20 minutes away from where I live. I've actually spent a lot of time with them. Go on my YouTube channel. You can see the interviews. You can see the footage I have or whatever. I covered the Adams fight. I did a Premier Boxing Champion with these two guys, so I've been to their gym. I hung out with Ronnie Shields. So, yeah, I mean, maybe I'm a little bit biased on the way I look, I think, but it's not biased. I think I've just gotten to know these two guys, pretty well. And I can tell you this. Let me tell you this, and then we'll play the audio. You see this vibrato. You see this, this ego, right? This anger, emotion, whatever you want to call it on camera. But off camera, both brothers, Jermell and Jamal, have been really cool to me. They're completely different when the cameras are turned off. And I think that's what you don't see. I think, I don't know. I think whenever they're in front of the media or whatever, they like I said, they get very passionate, especially Jermell, not so much Jamal. So anyway, let me get into this audio real quick. And you guys tell me what you think. And I'll pause it and we can talk about it. And right now you're going to hear, maybe this is a little bit unfair. Well, I'll try to play it all. I just don't want to make the video too long, but this is Harrison talking to Charlo.
I'm just going to hop straight into this. Like, every time I see this, man, he pretending. Why did this boy be pretending? Like, coming from where I come from, like, y'all gotta see this Jermell out of the glasses out of the bus I got on. Like, y'all gotta see the pretending that this boy has. Like, he's the ultimate pretender. Dude, really like convince everybody like he just solid. I'm just the toughest motherfucker in the world. Oh, I just do this. Oh, I knock this out. Oh, I shoot this. I kill that. Man, shut up, please, dog. Please, like, he is probably one of the softest I've ever seen in my life. Like, literally. Like, he get up here and bark. He talk. He make excuses. Oh, I won this. Oh, I won that. Come on, man. Like, I beat your ass the first time. I'm here again. I don't know where they getting this. Oh, you scared, you back down. If I was scared, I wouldn't be here right now.
Okay. Now, he claims if he was scared, he wouldn't be here now. But we know the rematch should already have happened, right? The dude literally faked an injury, okay? Faked an injury to avoid the fight. And like I said, I think that is a sign of weakness. And I think he did that because who knows, man, maybe he was unprepared, he was partying. He claims, oh no, I wanted to get inside his head. I wanted to postpone the fight. That way, I can just get in his head because boxing is a mental game. True. Boxing is very true, but I don't know. I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. You go back. I went back and actually listened to the original interviews, and the dude's talking about he tore a tendon or something like that. He's going to have a surgery, but then, he said something like, oh, I prayed to God and it got better. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, dude? So I don't know. It's just, to me, again, a sign of weakness. And he's not looking like he's really in shape. And I think Charlo, maybe he's a little bit emotional, but I think he's going in there to knock this dude out, just plain and simple. So anyway, we'll continue.
No fight in between. I didn't listen to me, man. I didn't take. I haven't fought for a year. I didn't call Al Hammond and say, Al, look, I've been off a year. Just can you please just give me something? I said, Al, toss me right back in the smoke. Let me go get this unfinished business.
Oh, did you know?
Let me go get this. I don't give a fuck. I get paid regardless, nigga. I don't give a fuck about who come. I get paid regardless, fool. If I can fight you in the bathroom, as long as Al Hammond gonna cut me the check, fight me anywhere. I'm gonna beat him anywhere. I don't give a fuck where it's at. I get paid regardless. I don't care how many. We can fight in this room right now. I'm gonna get paid. What's up? What's up?
Oh, wait a minute now. Oh, hang on now. Look at Mr. Blue Suit back up.
Listen to me. Listen to me. When I say it's all theatrics for this pussy, it's all theatrics. It's all theatrics. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. If it was like that the first time, everybody he seen it in my eyes the first press conference. He seen it in my eyes when I was in this shit. Like, boy, what you want to do? He like, oh shit, he crazy. Yeah, I am crazy, motherfucker. You seen it the first time.
Look, I think it is kind of funny. People are claiming Charlo's emotional, but to me, I don't know. Harrison seems a little bit shook up, in my opinion. And I think we're seeing typical Charlo. Look, you can ask Charlo about a sandwich, and that's how he's going to act, But like I said, off camera, he is a lot more just kind of chilled out, laid back, whatever. But yeah, I think he definitely got under his skin. Now, the question is, like I said, is it going to work against him or for him? I think it's going to work for him. I think he's going to channel all that energy, and this dude's getting knocked out. That's truly what I think. So when is the fight? December something. It's coming up. But anyway, we'll listen to it a little bit more. We'll listen to it just a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm about everything that he think he about. I'm about all that. I want all the smoke. It's all theatrics for him. It's all theatrics for him. He gonna talk his shit and get 5-6 bodyguards to walk around him and say, look, I'm gonna escort this man because he know he can't fuck with me. I'm gonna walk out by myself, and every time I see him and every time I feel disrespect, shut the fuck up. Shut up. So you can't shut up. Shut up. Shut up, boy. Shut up. Ain't nobody know you, nigga. Nobody know you. I'm one of the best. Nobody know you, boy. You parade yourself. You parade yourself around this motherfucker like somebody gonna do something to you. Yeah, cause you a hoe. Nobody. Not even. Cause you. Yeah, ain't nobody. Yeah. Shit. Hire some more motherfuckers. Shit. Ain't nobody gonna do. Yeah, you right. You right. Boy, I ain't went nowhere, and I ain't worried about nobody you got with you, nigga. Stop it, pussy. Stop, pussy.
Wow.
Stop, I ain't no cool. Ain't no respect for you. Ain't no cool for you, boy. You know what? Now, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next, boy? What's next? What's next, pussy? It's no respect, man. And I'm gonna keep disrespecting, boy. I'm gonna keep every time I see boy. Look, Pops. I'm gonna keep disrespecting boy because I'm gonna show him.
One thing that I kind of thought about, I didn't even think about talking about in the video. I think when you're a boxer, you're at that level, you're surrounded by yes men. You're surrounded by people. And what's up, champ? Oh, where you at, champ? Well, let me get the door for you, champ. Here's your food, champ. You the best, champ. Oh, anything? Okay, yeah, you're cool, champ. Oh, let me get out of your way, champ. Oh, let me get that chair for you, champ. I think it's all that crap, and I think that's kind of what's going on. I'm seeing Charlo. Like I said, I feel like I'm contradicting myself because. I said, is he emotional? No, I think it's good. It could be good, could be bad. But for him, I just think he just needs to work on it. He just needs to channel it. That's all. Tone it down a bit, channel that emotion, anger, energy, passion, however you want to label it, into the ring, So we'll see. Now, the first fight, he says, yeah, look, I was looking for the knockout and, and I lost the fight. Or he didn't say I lost. He said the judges claim that I lost because I was looking for the knockout. and getting outlanded, outpointed or whatever, and Harrison was running around like Mayweather. It's basically what he's trying to say. But I don't know. We'll see, because I think there's so much just hate and anger that he might get in there in a rematch and do the same thing. Look for that knockout. Or I would expect him to start out fast, throwing just sitting down on his punches and things like that, and then maybe he'll settle down in the fight and like start winning rounds, right? To start winning rounds. So we'll see. A little bit more.
You got the right one to play with. This ain't Jorge Coda. Oh, Jorge Coda gonna start speaking Spanish when you start talking and be like, oh, nah. You got somebody from Detroit, dog. Okay. That whatever you want to do, we can do at any given moment, cuz. You could be with 100 of them. You could be with 100 of them. Bleed, blood, whatever you want to do on power, you could be with all of them. It ain't gonna stop nothing. It don't start on nothing shake, bro.
Wow. Yeah, look, I'm going to stop at that. You get the idea. Yeah, he got in his head, got under his skin. But like I said, you got to back that shit up on fight night. You got to back it up. And I feel like both of these look, one of these guys getting embarrassed. It could be a close fight. Oh, I won, another decision or something like that. And they can both claim they got robbed or whatever and keep a little bit of their dignity, right? Now, look, if I'm going to go fight somebody and I'm talking all that crazy shit, right? I'd want it to go to a decision so I could at least make the claim that I feel like I won the fight. But I feel like Harrison is getting knocked out. Look, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. What do you think?